welcome to DaryaCrochetLife. My name is Darya. Today I have a small knitting lesson for you. I'm going to show you how to make mattress stitch. So the way how I make mattress stitch, I think it's a little bit different from the classic one that you can find in the books, but I really want to share you my version of mattress stitch, and in the other videos on the other day I will show you the classic one that you can find in the books. So in order to make my mattress stitch, you need to knit stitches a little bit different. So it doesn't matter what style you are knitting, continental or English style, this not affect the way how you make the mattress stitch. So I have here 15 stitches that I just cast on using the long tail cast on. The casting on method doesn't matter, but on the first row in my method I need to work all stitches. So I knit all stitches, and the pattern itself doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna make the stockinette stitch pattern, which is knit all stitches on one side and purl all stitches on the other side. So I'm making all knit stitches on the first row. And the last one is knitted as well. So then I'm turning my work and I need to slip the first stitch. So I don't touch the working yarn, it is laying like naturally. And then I will slip the first stitch purlwise. That's mean transfer the first stitch from left needle to the right needle. So I insert the right needle like this from right to left and slip the first stitch from left needle to the right needle. Then I'm taking the working yarn. Yeah, you need to adjust the size of the slipped stitch, and then you need to keep working on your pattern. In my case it is just purl all stitches because I'm working in stockinette stitch, and I want you to purl to the last stitch. So purl all stitches except for the last one. All right, here is my last stitch, and I transfer the working yarn at the back because I'm knitting the last stitch. So the rule is to knit the last stitch in all rows. It doesn't matter what kind of row you are making, the wrong side or right side, just knit all just knit last stitch at the end. Then I'm turning my work. Now I will show you how to make the knit row, which is absolutely the same. So I'm slipping the first stitch purlwise, and then I need to transfer the working yarn at the back, and be careful because you need to transfer that like this, going between two needles. So don't make the mistake when you take the working yarn and do like this, wrap it around. No, I don't want you to do that. So take the working yarn and let it go between two needles at the back, and then you're ready for the knit row. So you knit to the end, knit all stitches. Yeah, I finished the knitted row. Then I'm turning my work. I will show you one more time. So next I'm slipping the first stitch purlwise from left needle to the right needle, and then I'm ready for the purling. Purl to the last stitch and then knit the last one. So as I told you, in every single row you knit the last stitch, and in every single row you slip the first stitch purlwise. That's the only two things that you need to do in order to have like special braided edge. So here I came to the last stitch and I knit the last stitch. Then turn my work. Show you one more time how to start the knitting row. Slip the first stitch purlwise, then take the working yarn and go between two needles and put it at the back, and then you are ready for the knit row. I've made two rectangular swatches just in plain stockinette stitch with the way that I showed you. So I slipped the first stitch and always knitted the last stitch, and that helped me to create the braid on the side, like a chain here, and it's the same on both sides. So now I'm taking two of these swatches that I'm gonna sew together, and then I decided to use a contrast color yarn, and I have the piece here that is 4 times longer than my seam, and I have a tapestry needle here, of course. So let's put two rectangular swatches together facing each other like this. So this is our right side, so the right side of both pieces should touch each other. And starting from the bottom, first of all I need to attach the yarn. So I try to find the very first stitch, which is this one, and I'm attaching the needle like from the previous stitch on this side. And here this piece of tail shows me where the first stitch should be. So I'm making the first stitch, and I will make a knot here. So I attach the, maybe double knot would be better. I attach the yarn. Then I will always hold two pieces, two layers together like this. And starting from this point, we are ready for the sewing. So first of all, find at the back the big first chain, which is this one. And you need to find the same one here on the front layer. And go towards you, make the first stitch like this. So now I want you to look closer to the space between the first and second chains. It is this place, this one. Yeah, like this one. So insert your needle straight into that place between first and second chain on the closest to you layer, and then do the same with the back layer. So I'm inserting the needle into the space between first and second chain, and pulling the needle like this. Then I need to repeat those two steps to the end. So first find the big, like second chain at the back, second chain in the front, and go towards you, make a stitch. Then find the space between two chains on both layers and go back. Don't tie too much, because this will tie the seam. After a couple of stitches, I stretch the seam, so I'm sure that it will not be too tight. is my last chain on the back, last chain in the front. I'm making the last stitch, and then one more stitch backwards. And in order to secure that, so I'm making the very last stitch, so I'm repeating the last step, so one more time like this. And that's it. This is our seam at the back. This is our seam in front. After the washing, that will look much better, I promise you. And you see we barely can see the colored yarn just here at the bottom. So that's mean that usually you will not use different contrast color for the seams. So that's why that means that this seam is almost invisible. Yeah, I would say it's almost invisible from this part, from this side, and it's definitely visible from the wrong side. All right, my friends, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Please like and share this video if it was useful for you, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to bell the ring so you will receive the notifications about all of my new videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.